Hello students, so today we'll start a new exercise, self practice 8G. See, this is the exercise of profit and loss. So in this we have to study about the cost price and selling price. See, in this profit and loss, what is profit? So profit is equals to, one formula is for profit. Profit is equals to SP minus CP. What is SP? SP is the selling price. CP is the cost price. So profit is equals to SP minus CP. So selling price is the price at which we sell something. A shopkeeper, suppose a shopkeeper sell this marker in 20 rupees. So this is the selling price for the shopkeeper, and I have purchased this marker from the shopkeeper. So this 20 rupees is cost price for me. But now see, this shopkeeper sold this marker at rupee 20. So this 20 rupees is the selling price for the shopkeeper. Now the shopkeeper has also bought this marker from somewhere. So shopkeeper sold this marker at rupees 20. So that is the selling price of shopkeeper. That is the SP of shopkeeper equals to selling price of shopkeeper is equals to rupees 20. Now shopkeeper has bought this marker from some other merchant, from the dealer, you can say, or from the wholesaler. So shopkeeper has purchased this marker to sell from the wholesaler. So the cost price of marker for shopkeeper, that is rupees 15. So shopkeeper has purchased this marker from 15 rupees. Shopkeeper has purchased this marker at 15 rupees from the wholesaler, and he sold to the consumer at rupees 20. So shopkeeper purchased the marker from 15 rupees and selling at 20 rupees. So he is taking 5 rupees more. So that 5 rupees extra what the shopkeeper is taking, that is the profit of the shopkeeper. So that's the profit of shopkeeper equals to SP minus CP. So profit of shopkeeper. So how much shopkeeper earn? That is the profit. Profit of shopkeeper equals to SP minus CP, that is 20 minus 15, that is rupees 5. So shopkeeper earned 5 rupees. Now what is loss? If selling price is greater than cost price, if selling price is greater than cost price, so then there is the profit. Here in this case you can see the selling price of the marker is 20 rupees and the cost price of the marker is 15. So 20 is greater than 15. So here the shopkeeper earn profit if the selling price is less than cost price. Now if selling price is less than cost price, then there would be loss. Then there would be loss, and this loss equals to CP minus SP. Suppose here in this case a shopkeeper purchased the marker at rupees 15, and if he would sell the marker at rupee 10, so then there would be the loss to the shopkeeper. He is purchasing at rupees 15 and selling on rupees 10, so then there will be the loss. So loss is equals to CP minus SP. Okay. Now suppose if you want to calculate the profit percent or loss percent, then what you write? So see the formula for the profit percent or loss percent. Now see the profit percent. How we calculate the profit percent? The formula of profit percent is equals to profit upon CP. Profit upon cost price, CP multiply 100. So profit percent and loss percent both are calculated on the cost price. Profit percent and loss percent both are calculated on the cost price. Now see, what is the loss percent? That is loss upon CP. Loss percent is equals to loss upon CP into 100. That is the loss percent. Now another formula, how you calculate the selling price. Third formula, to calculate the selling price. So selling price, if the profit percent is given, then what will be the selling price? If the profit percent and cost price is given, then 100 plus profit percent. So profit is taken as P. So 100 plus P percent, 100 plus profit percent upon 100 into cost price. Selling price equals to 100 plus profit percent upon 100 into cost price. If there is loss, then 100 minus loss percent. If there is loss, then 100 minus loss percent upon 100 into cost price. Okay. Now if you also calculate the cost price and selling price is given and profit percent is given, so keep this cost price alone on the one side and transpose this term. So see the next formula for cost price. So CP equals to 100 upon 100 plus profit percent. 100 upon 100 plus profit percent into selling price. Formula of the CP, when selling price is given and profit percent is given, so what you apply? 100 upon 100 plus profit percent into selling price. Now if there is a loss, so in that case what will be the formula for the next formula for the cost price is equals to, in case of loss percent, 100 upon 100 minus loss percent. 100 upon 100 minus loss percent into selling price. In case of loss, if you have to calculate the cost price and selling price given, loss percentage is given, so we use the formula 100 upon 100 minus loss percent into selling price. So these are the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 formulas are there. So these 4, 5, 6 formulas are there, you should remember. So 3A, formula 3A and formula 3B, formula 4A and formula 4B, this one. So this is 6 formula you have to remember. Now see the first question, option practice 8G, first question. What we have to do in this? Now first question. First question is here, find the profit percent or loss percent. The question is find the profit percent or loss percent. So the first question is find the profit or loss percent. Now 1A. You see the question what is given. CP equals to rupees 500 and selling price equals to rupees 650. CP equals to rupees 500 and selling price rupees 650 given. Selling price rupees 650. See, first you compare. See, the selling price is rupees 650. Selling price 650 is greater than the 500. This means 650 is the selling price. This means selling price is greater than cost price. Here, since selling price is greater than cost price, since the selling price is greater than cost price, therefore profit equals to SP minus CP. Now put the selling price. Selling price is given rupees 650 minus cost price is rupees 500. Now you subtract from 650 500, what you will get? If you do the subtraction, you will find. So when you subtract from 650, what you subtract? 500. See what you will get the answer. When you subtract from 650 500, 0 minus 0 gives you 0, 5 minus 0 gives you 5, 6 minus 5 gives you 1, rupees 150. So what is the profit? Rupees 150. Similarly, you do the remaining question of 1, A, B and C. In question number C, overheads is also given. So C, overheads include in the cost price. So in C, you add 325 plus overheads, both will be the cost price. So the total cost price will be rupees 325 plus overheads. Here two things are given. So in question C, what you do? You add the overhead also. So the total cost price you find first. CP given rupee 325 and overheads given. Overheads means extra expenses on bringing the article for selling. So overheads equals to rupees 25 and selling price given equals to rupees 490. So selling price given 490. Now here first you find the total cost price, total CP. Total CP equals to CP plus overhead. Overheads means extra expenses on bringing the article for selling. So that extra expenses what you are giving means fare. Maybe the taxi fare, maybe the transport fare you are giving. So CP plus overhead. So what is the cost price? 325 plus overhead is 25. So total 325 plus 25 gives you rupees 350. So total cost price is 350 and selling price is 490. Again, since 490 is greater, since SP is greater than CP, therefore there is profit. Therefore profit equals to SP minus CP. Now you can do the subtraction. From 490 we subtract 350. See what we get when you subtract 490 minus 350 gives you the 190 plus 50, 140 rupees. So 150 rupees will be the profit. Now we do the second question. We have to find the selling price of the article. Now question number 2, find the selling price of an article. Question number 2, find SP. Find selling price SP of an article. Find the selling price of an article. If it's what given? Find the selling price of an article if it's a CP. Cost price given. So cost price is equals to rupees 80. Cost price equals to rupees 80 and profit per equals to 50%. And profit comma P. Profit equals to 15%. Profit means comma P. Profit is indicated by symbol P. So profit is given 50% and we have to find the selling price. So we use the formula of selling price. Here in this we have to find the selling price. Means find the selling price. So using formula SP equals to selling price equals to 100 plus profit percent. So formula we have 100 plus profit percent upon 100 into cost price. Now we put the value in this. So what will be the, when you put the value, see 100 plus profit percent, that is 100, profit percent is given 15, 100 plus 15 upon 100 into cost price. Cost price is rupees 80. Cost price is 80. Since we have substituted the value in the formula. Now see what we get. 100 plus 15 when you add, and this 0, 1 0 will be cancelled with this 1 0. So 115 by 10, denominator is 10, 1 0 is cancelled, multiply 8. Multiply 8. Now 2 5s are 10, 2 4s are 8. 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10, 15, 5 3s are 15. So what we got? 23 multiply 4. So rupees 23 multiply 4. That is, you multiply 23 the 4. What you get? 4 3s are 12, 2 carry 1, 4 2s are 8 1 9. That is 92 rupees profit. 92 rupees is the selling price. So 92 rupees is the selling price of the article. Like this you calculate, okay? Like this you can do the remaining questions. Now we do question number 3. In that we find the cost price. Question number 3 is find CP. Find CP if given things are there. So see in third A what is given. SP given, selling price equals to rupees 2380. So selling price of the article given and profit given 19%. Profit equals to 19%. See, these things are given in third A. So how you do? We have the formula using cost price equals to 100 upon 100 plus profit percent. Into selling price. Now again we put the value here, substitute it 100 upon 100 plus profit percent. What profit percent is given? 19. So you write it here 19. Multiply selling price. So value of the selling price is rupees 2380. That you can put here. Now to that we solve. See what we get. 100 upon 119 multiply rupees 2380. So this will be cancelled in the 17 table. From 7 also it will cancel. So 17 7 ja 119. So 17 7 ja, here see 17 1 ja 17, 6 68, 17 4 ja 68, 17 0 ja 0. Now again 7 1 ja 7, 7 2 ja 14, 7 0 0 20. So what you got? That is 100 into 20. Rupees 100 multiply 20. So that will be the answer. 100 multiplied 20 gives you 2000. So the cost price of the article is 2000. So second question third B, here it is given loss percent. So if in case of loss percent, the formula will be 100 upon 100 minus loss percent into selling price. For the B, third B, how you write? CP equals to 100 upon 100 minus loss percent. You use this formula for C or for B, but CP equals to 100 upon 100 minus loss percent into selling price. This formula you use in the second question. Now you move the next question number 4. Question number 4, a person buys a book for rupees 200. In that question number 4, person buys a book for rupees 200. So the cost price of book is given. Now CP of book equals to rupees 200. And he sells the book for rupees 225. Now selling price of book is given. Selling price of book is given 225. What will be his gain percent? Here it is asked gain percent. Gain percent means profit percent. So gain percent means profit percent. So his gain equals to SP minus CP. So we subtract the cost price from the selling price, we will get the gain. What is gain? Selling price is 225, cost price is 200, we will get rupees 25. So 25 is the gain. Now it is asked gain percent. Gain percent means profit percent. So gain percent is equals to what you write? Profit upon CP into 100. Using this formula we can calculate the gain percent. So profit means gain. Profit or gain is the same thing. You can write profit or gain equals to. Profit or gain equals to. Both are the same thing. So the profit we got 25 rupees and the cost price is 200 into 100. See, both the zeros are cancelled. So 25 by 2%. That is 2 12 is 24, 12, 1 by 2%. In the mixed fraction we can write 12 1 by 2%. Similarly, you can do the question number 5. That I am leaving the homework here. The cost price of the calculator is given and gain percent given, selling price asked. You can use the formula 100 plus profit percent upon 100 into CP. Similarly, the question number 6 you can do. Here the cost selling price of the cell phone is given and profit percent is given. What would be his profit percent if he sells for 20,040? So first you calculate the cost price, and on the same cost price you calculate the profit percent on the new selling price. For the question number 6, first we find the CP of the cell phone when he makes a profit 25% on selling rupees 2,400, and when you get the selling price, on that selling price you will calculate the profit on the new selling price which is 2040, and after that you can calculate the profit percent. See the question number 7. The owner of a cell phone charges his customer 23% more than the cost price. Find the cost price if the customer paid rupees 7,011 for the cell phone. So cost price we are not knowing, but selling price given. So now we calculate the cost price because 23% more he has charged, that is the profit. So you take the 23% as a profit and use the formula the cost price CP is equals to 100 upon 100 plus profit percent into selling price. That is the given here 7011. In that way you can do it. In question number 7, what you use? CP is equals to 100 upon 100 plus profit percent is given 23, that he has raised the price 23% into selling price, and the selling price is given 7011 into rupees 7011. Using this you solve it, you will get the answer cost price. Now see the question number 8. Now what you have to do? By selling an article rupees 100, a man gains 15 rupees. Find his gain percent. So here a man's gain is given and selling price is given. Cost price is not given. So first you calculate the cost price to find the profit percent, gain percent. So 100 minus gain, CP is equals to what? First you find the cost price. CP is equals to selling price minus profit, that is gain. So first you calculate the CP. So when you get the CP, then you can calculate the profit percent. So what is the CP here? Selling price given 100. So selling the article on 100 and profit is 15 rupees. So 100 minus 15, 85 rupees is the cost price. So profit percent is equals to what? Put in this formula. Profit percent is equals to gain percent is equals to profit upon 15 into 100. Profit is 15, cost price is 85. 15 upon 85 into 100 will give you the answer. Now we see the next question number 9. So in the question 9, a trader sells an article and loses 12 by 2%. So here the loss percent is given. In this loss percentage is given. In the question number 9, 12 by 2%. Then you can calculate 25 by 2% in the improper fraction. So trader sells article and loses 12 by 2%. Find the ratio of the cost price to the selling price. Here ratio of the cost price CP is to SP ratio is asked. So what is the ratio of the CP is to selling price? Okay, no problem with that. we can find the ratio of CP is to SP just by using its formula. So let the CP be X or let the CP be 100. Both things we can take. So let the CP be X here. So loss percent is given, or what you do, let CP be rupee X. Therefore selling price is equals to 100 minus loss percent upon 100 into CP. This formula we use. Now we will get the selling price in terms of X. See what we get, 100 minus 25 by 2%. Upon 100 into cost price X we have supposed. So 100 minus this you will calculate, that is the 25 by 2 means 12.5%. So when you subtract from this you will get what? 200 minus 25, 175. So the answer will be 175. 2 will come down and X. So 200 minus 25 gives you 175. 175 by 2 into 100. Now 25 4 is 100. Here 25 7 is 175. So what we got here? 7x by 8. So we will get the selling price 7x by 8. Now here we put it CP is to SP. So CP is to SP, that is CP by SP. Ratio we have to find. So Cp by Sp equals to cost price is x, selling price we got 7x by 8. This x cancel one times, so the value will be 8 by 7. This will become the reciprocal. So the ratio of the Cp is to Sp is 8 is to 7. So the ratio of the Cp is to Sp is 8 is to 7. You can see this is the fraction. This fraction denominator is a fraction. So 1 divided by 7 by 8 gives you 8 by 7. So when you convert this divide to multiply, this fraction will get reciprocal. Now see the next question. 10. A person purchased 10 dozen pens at the rate of rupees 40 per dozen. On checking, he found that 20 pens were not working. In order to earn 25% profit, so at what price should he sell each pen? So in this question, see how you do. So person purchased 10 dozen pens at the rate of 40 rupees per dozen. At the rate of 40 rupees per dozen. So he purchased 10 dozen pens at the rate of 40 rupees per dozen. So this is a purchase cost price, Cp. So on checking, he found that 20 pens were not working. So in order to earn 25% profit, at what price should he sell each pen? So first we calculate the cost price of 10 dozen pens. Now here Cp of 1 dozen pen, cost price of 1 dozen pen, cost price of 1 dozen pen is given 40. But that person purchased 10 dozen pen. Therefore, cost price of 10 dozen pen, rupees 40 into 10. Cost of 1 dozen pen is rupees 40. Cost of 10 dozen pen will be rupees 40 into 10. That is rupees 400. So that person purchased the 10 dozen pen in 400 rupees. Okay. So now on checking, he found that 20 pens were not working. So how many pens in 10 dozen? 1 dozen equals to 12 pen. So this is the cost price of 10 dozen means 10 into 12. So 12 times of 120 pen. So 10 dozen pens is means 10 into 12 pens. So the cost price of 120 pens equals to rupees 400. So 10 dozen pens means 120 pens. 1 dozen contains 12 pens. So 10 dozen will be 10 multiplied 12. That is 12 times of 120 pens. Now out of 120 pens, 20 pens are not working. And he wants to earn so number of pens not working, that is 20. So 20 pens are not working. So out of 120 pens, he can sell only 100 pens because no person is going to purchase the non-working pens. But he wants to sell each pen in order to make 25% profit on the whole. So selling price of remaining 120 minus 20, that is 100 pens. So selling price of, so number of pens working 20, therefore number of pens This is the number of pens working or good pens. Number of pens working equals to 120 minus 20. That is only 100 pens are working. So selling price of the remaining 100 pens, in order to get %25 profit on the whole. Profit on the whole 120 pence. That is what we use the formula, selling price 100 plus profit percent. He wants to make 25% profit. 100 plus profit percent, this is 100 plus 25 upon 100 into cost price. So the cost price of 120 pence is rupees 400. That you put it here. Don't put the cost price of 100 pence, because he wants to earn profit 25% on the whole 120 pence. So here the cost price of 120 pence is 400. Now both the zeros are cancelled. So what you get, 125 multiply 4. So that is rupees 500. So he will sell the remaining 100 pence in 500. Means one pen he will sell at 5 rupees. So at what price should he sell each pen? So this is the selling price of 100 pens, 500. Now the selling price of each pen will be, this is selling price of 100 pen. Now the selling price of each pen equals to rupees 500 divided by 100. That is, both the zeros are cancelled, rupees 5. So the selling price of each pen, he will sell each pen at rupees 5 in order to get 25% profit on the whole. Okay, so this is all for the today, students. In the next class we will solve the remaining question of this, that 11 to 20. Thank you for your kind attention.